Hey YouTube, it's been a while. How are you? How are you, friend? How are you doing? Happy holidays, everybody. I'm glad to see you all survived, or at least the ones of you that did. If you didn't, survival of the fittest. Sorry, man versus nature. I would like to say that today was the last day for the charity water campaign, and we completed our goal tenfold. The original goal was 1,143, I think, and we made $2,004, which means you're awesome, and I'm excited. Essentially, that money goes towards a third world country where they have people who can barely get clean water, and they help build wells and villages and etc. So our money has helped to create that, and I'm really excited. That's fantastic. So what have I been doing? What has the great or not so great Nilo been doing in this time between videos, which is pretty much enough time to do about anything I want to do, really. Considering the first one, I just got a text about getting my dishes downstairs. Yes, Mom. Rather, I suck at keeping to a schedule. It's something I'm working on, but I suck at it. If I set it myself, like, okay, Tuesday, I got coffee with a friend, and then that night I'm meeting another friend, that's fine. But if I'm like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do this, and then Tuesday, Thursday, do that, I usually fall apart. I just can't keep with it for some reason. I'm working on it. But that being said, this blog thingy didn't happen for a while, as it would be very so apparent if you looked at the last time I posted a video, which, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm probably wrong, I think the last video was in October, which means I failed my job for far too long. I know, don't persecute me yet. There is a silver lining. Rather, because I didn't focus on YouTube, nothing happened. I guess that's not really a great side, but it's not a bad side. Rather, I've been working on the stream. I've been doing Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, trying to get back into that. It's only 2 hours right now, but I do plan to up it once I have more security from it, because obviously, bills. No, there's so much going on. There's not really one thing I've been doing, but, I'm getting by. We'll talk about that. Calm your old tits. We'll talk about it. If you don't have tits, then your nipples, or whatever you refer to them as, Shirley and Bob, calm them. But between then, I have been picking up my web design. I've been doing web design and web development since I was like 10 years old. And the last couple months, I've really honed back in on it. But I recently joined a company, or I'm consulting for a company called Leaves of Gold. I can't say if I've joined them or consulting because I'm not quite sure, which is awkward. Rather, we'll get there. I'm sure they'll clarify that eventually. But no matter what title you give me, I'm doing the same work. So I've been working with them recently, and that's been going great. I've been very excited about it. And then every Sunday, about 2 o'clock, I've been teaching like an English teacher would. That's a terrible accent. I don't know why I'm doing it. Rather, I've been teaching every Sunday with 2 friends of mine, Nate and Chris, and I'm teaching them web design and development. I say and because there's a huge difference between the two. Don't forget that. So on Sunday, for about 2 hours, I usually sit down, and because I'm not getting paid, I usually use all the resources I can, and I've been teaching them HTML, CSS, and then we just started JavaScript, and then once we're finished with that, we're going to do a little bit talking about design and like UI aesthetics, visual design, user experience, and color theory, and all this stuff. And then we're going to focus again back on the things like Bootstrap, which is like tools and plugins and frameworks you can use to increase your workflow, because in hopes eventually that'll be damn good enough to join my team, and it will be awesome, because then I will have a team of people I raised, which means we're all on the same wavelength, which means I can do their job, they can do my job, and we're a perfect team. Harmony. Moving forward. Yes. So that's what I've been doing. I have my portfolio going on. I've been working on portfolio. I've been working on a website for myself, and I might even show the picture on here. But I have recently got the interest of somebody who would be an awesome client to have. It's a coffee house in Parkville, Missouri. I posted on Instagram a picture of what I thought their website should look like, because no offense to them, except complete offense, their website was crap. It was on Shopify. There was not a lot of effort put into it. Maybe a lot of effort, but not enough knowledge, maybe. So it didn't look that great, so I drew it out, and then 2 days later, I got an email, or I got a message on Instagram saying, hey, email me, I'm interested in, essentially going forward with you and bringing you on as the designer. And so I sent him an email, and he's like, yeah, in January, let's get together, let's, couple weeks, let's get something going, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and we'll figure it out from there. Obviously, because holidays are busy for about everybody. So I have a potential client with Parkville Coffee House, which I am thrilled about. That, to me, is very exciting, because I've always wanted I guess unlimited coffee. That's probably not part of the perks, but if it is, you can guarantee I will have diabetes by next year, and it will be great. A lot of you people know, you people know that I have a Twitter. I've been using Twitter for a couple years now, but only in the last year did I take it seriously, and now I'm up to like a 900 to 1,000 followers, and it shifts all the time. But I recently took to Instagram, and I've gotten about 160 followers or 170 right now, and it's been exploding. It's been freaking awesome. I've kind of adapted to a photography side as the last couple months, which I should have expected because one of the people I admire in life and have always held as an inspirational model is a guy named Blake Rudis, who through his just day-to-day talk with me about photography and stuff like that taught me a lot and things I've never forgotten, like the golden rule and how the camera works and ISOs and etc. And it just like burrowed into my brain. So when I got Instagram, for a while there I didn't do anything with it. It was just sitting there. It's a photo app, but it was just sitting there. And then eventually I was like, you know what, I could do something with that. My roommate recently bought these things called amiibos that go to Super Smash Brothers Melee or Super Smash Brothers for the Wii, and essentially they're memory cards. There's a little chip in here. When you put it on the gamepad, this character shows up in the game. But on top of just being functionally amazing, they're adorable and just freaking awesome. So that being said, I've been taking pictures of them, which I will post pictures. You'll see them right now. They're my Pikachu ones are getting really well done. Other things I'm taking pictures of is like the Ouroboros mouse, of all things. So that being said, Instagram's getting great. There's a link below. Check it out. I'm really excited for it. I'm constantly taking new pictures. I have 300 pictures to go through for content for the next 3 days. Get on it. Get on it. But photography nonetheless. Sebastian Van Dupen is another person who's been doing photography that I found inspiration through. So I'll post a link to his stuff as well. I almost said shit, but it's not shit. It's great. Do not listen to me. It's awesome. I would like to say thank you everyone for the support this year. It's been an intense year. There was crying, there was laughing. Usually say it the other way around, but I like to start on a bad note and go higher. Crying, laughing, depression, excitement, changing of locations, changing of cars, changing of occupations, changing of bed sheets. I think I did at least once, maybe even showered if we're lucky. Changing of hair. Yeah, that's right. I saw you looking. But yeah, just changing of everything, changing of friends even. 2014 was a very, very intense year, I would say. But yeah, this was my first year streaming on Twitch. This is my first year I could say I was a streamer, and I started around, my first one was in January, but I didn't really take it or go anywhere with it until February. So February of 2015 will be my anniversary, which will be exciting. 24-hour stream, I'm gonna do it. So first year streaming, my Twitter has gotten huge, my Instagram has gotten huge, my Twitch is up to like 700 followers now, which to me is exciting because I'm not used to having more than 4 followers, which are my 4 best friends. So 700, I can't even. So thank you all. If you are a follower on my YouTube, on those, on anything of which I take part in, or have ever donated to me or given me a game, thank you very much. Like I can't even give you the right words for appreciation. It's just been, I feel like I've mooched a lot this year, but it was out of what you guys decided to give me. I didn't ask for it, you just did, and I find that very awesome. I really appreciate that. I was part of several podcasts. I had several friends on my podcasts. I've done a lot of videos this year, and I did a lot of videos of other people's stuff too, as well as stream archives. I'm in like 6 or 7 of them, mainly of me dying or killing somebody. That's kind of a theme. I might want to look into that one. But yes, I've also been on other stream channels. I recently started streaming for a channel group called Gaming for Adoption, in which they game to get donations and followers, in which they turn around to help other families who can't afford to adopt. And those were my 2 things this year. I was doing water charity for clean water, because I think that is a necessity. It's a basic necessity, is that everyone has access to clean water, and that, for adoption, because I think, kids deserve to have family, have support. Even if it's just friends, it's still support, and support's really vital, especially when we're social creatures. But going forward, because I will get all teary-eyed, we have come a long way. You, me, your mom, your dad, your brother, your dog. We have come a long way. We survived another year on a spinning globe. Congrats. I'm proud of you. Only you, though. I'm curious, in the description below, down this way, unless they change it above sometime in the future because YouTube does that, or left, right, diagonal, either way, what are you doing for New Year's? What crazy shenanigans have you planned for this new of years? I myself am having, well, I live with 3 other roommates in a pretty decent sized house, I would say. That's being very modest. And they own it, not me. I'm poor as shit. Don't get that confused. Rather, they're having a huge party here. All our friends come over. Of course, there's a lot of drinking, but I don't drink. And a lot of gaming, which I do game. I'm like an alcoholic of gaming. I'm a gameaholic. I think that's probably a thing. Probably a condition, which means there's a treatment. Never. But yes, tell me below what you guys are doing for New Year's. I'd love to hear it. I recently found out in, I think it was Maine, for New Year's, they drop a purple beach ball on the beach. I know that sounds weird. Actually, I don't know if it's on the beach, but they drop a purple beach ball to celebrate the countdown of the New Year's. I don't know how that ever came about, but I recently learned that at a bank because they had a survey on the wall just asking if anybody knew. By the way, my friends, I will let you depart here, but I do have one last thing. In case you're not doing anything unique for New Year's, because not everybody is, tell me your thoughts in the description below, because everyone's seen Legend of Korra, what your thoughts are on the ending of Korra, or hashtag Korra Asami, which I'm all for, because, yeah, that's awesome. Either way, my friends, thank you for watching this video, this blog of sorts, this mental spewing, this mental vomit onto your face, and I will catch you all next time. Later.